Last year, when I came to this place, there was some massive construction work going on over here. And I thought this road is being done up for the Mahakumbh. But I did not know that the stretch of Mahakumbh is going to begin from here. So we are at a place called Mahaveer Puri Ghat. There's an ashram over here, Sri Narayan Ashram, and it is part of this locality called Shiv Koti. On Google Maps, it is written Shiv Kuti. And they have also written this name Tirtharaj Prayagraj. So Tirtha is a holy place or a pilgrimage place, and Raj is the topmost title of a pilgrimage place. So that's what Prayagraj is labeled as. And this side, they were clearing some place. So I think they have set up a camp over here. And this is this old tree under which there is an open temple and some property. And over here, like this used to be my, this not used to, this is my favorite spot for photography because of the there is one railway bridge, and there is one main bridge, and there is an old Curzon bridge. So I used to use that to do a lot of photography. So now I understood why they were making those embankments. So they were building these embankments here, this place, and I was trying to get a view and get a sense of why, as to why they were building. And now we have realized. So they have made this road accessible. Let me go and see how far this road goes. And this road enters the Mela area from Shiv Koti side. So we'll go there because there is a temple over there, Shiv Koti temple, which I have to see. And this pontoon bridge they have called as Fafa Mau Bridge. So all this description I'll give it in the video description. But first, let's hit our main target. So now this setting sun provides a very beautiful view for some nice sunset photography. And I can see the camps there also. And there is one pontoon bridge there. So this is a, I don't know whether it is a two-way bridge. I think this is a bridge to go towards that side, and that bridge is also going towards that side. So have to be very careful. And this was not the place where the pontoon bridges were being set up. So that's a new thing. At least I have not seen it last time. I don't know whether there is a track moving upwards, but let's see. So over here, there is some Ghat area. This is actually part of the Mahaveer Puri Ghat. And there's a small bathing point there, which was there. It is visible in the earlier videos. That's over there. And then there is a boat, and there are some tents over there. So all this thing will be visible from top of the bridge. There's somebody walking. That means it is accessible. And this is the railway bridge, of course. So let me try to get some good photography from that vantage point because that is quite high. And let me climb up these steps from here. So all these vehicles, they are going towards the Kumbh area, Mahakumbh area. The only worry I have is that I hope they don't stop the vehicle somewhere ahead. That will be a problem. But before reaching, because I've parked my vehicle over there, before reaching there, I'll just ask them whether it is a... I didn't find anybody stopping the vehicle and checking them. So it must be for all. So there are a series of these three bridges. They are moving up north into an area called Fafa Mau, which is this complete locality is known. The central bridge is the Curzon bridge, which is a double-decker bridge. Now the name Curzon, it's a Indianized version of the original name, what is Lord Curzon. So Curzon was the guy who was very infamous. He built a lot of bridges and infrastructure, but he was also very destructive in nature. So he is one of the most hated, I think, Governor General of India, if I'm not mistaken. And there were attempts to kill him also. So now, just to get you up to speed, This Curzon Bridge is also one of the most dangerous bridges that you can see in India. Why it is dangerous is because anybody who is afraid of heights can test his or her fear by walking on the railway track. And I'm surprised these tracks have been kept open and anybody is allowed to climb on them. So you follow this pathway from Mahaveer Ghat. And that's it. So if anybody is walking on this track, firstly, so it is very dangerous. There is no safety whatsoever. But the moment you start walking, you obviously have to look down. And the moment you look down, you will all of a sudden see that this is, just looking down. And as you keep going over here, the height is not that much. It's very less. But as you keep moving ahead, the depth of this place increases. And beyond a certain point, it becomes impossible even to look down. So if you want to test your fear of heights, come to this place. But as I mentioned, there is no safety anywhere. People even climb up to this platform, which is there in the distance. And they, sit over there, chit chat and all that. I don't know, but it's you have to take a call on that. Okay, that's the Fafamau pontoon bridge. Yeah, it is headed in the opposite direction. This music is coming from the Narayan the Narayan Ashram, which is there. Beautiful music. We have to reach there. Hopefully, both the things should match. And this road, I don't know where they have extended to, but all this was a kacha track. They have now made it into a proper road. That's the Chandrasekhar Azad Bridge. And next to it is the other pontoon bridge. So all those places we have to explore. And let's head back first. I think we have got sufficient time to capture the sunset. So as you can see, very, very beautiful bridge. And those of you who are into architectural photography can, click these beautiful steel structures, absolutely symmetric and geometric in shape. So I had a few photo sessions over here, but I couldn't venture too far into the distance. So there are two categories of people who come here. Sometimes they come in a buddy pair or a couple. So there's one who is absolutely fearless of heights. So he or she just walks on the track without any fear of looking up and down. And the second category is the one who is the shit scared person like me. So either these two people are holding hands. One is encouraging the other to move ahead. The other is discouraging the person not to go ahead. So imagine if this was a railway track, that means from here, the railway track would have moved ahead. However, over there in the distance, that's the new railway line over there. There's a beautiful bird over here. Let me see if I can come close enough to this bird so that I can catch it on a GoPro. No, the moment I come closer, it is flying away further. So let's leave it at that. So you take this small staircase. And then once you reach on top, this is what you see. So absolutely spectacular view of the whole place. And as I said, have come here to target the sunset. So this bridge is dividing the city into two parts. One is let me see, a vantage point. Okay, yeah, this is the vantage point. So from here, that's the south of the city. and that's Ganga River. That's the Narayan Ashram. Devotional music has begun close to sunset, and that is the Chandrasekhar Azad Bridge. Now, I am surprised why this pontoon bridge has been put over here, because there is the camp area has not stretched that much. There are hardly anybody over there, and of course that highway which was getting ready, that has not come up yet. Let me shift over to this side. So there you go. That's the railway bridge. Next to it, the pontoon bridge. And then this is the road. I'm really debating uh, whether I should wait over here for the sunset, or I should try these roads where they lead. So I don't know. Let's see. I might take a call afterwards. So there is that pontoon bridge. The vehicles are moving ahead, and then they're going somewhere much ahead. I don't know where it is. It must be some area of the Mela. But then, this portion of the Mela ground, this camp area starts from here, but there is hardly anything over here. Actually, it starts over there ahead. Once this road takes a turn, so that's the Shiv Koti area. And maybe not today, but some other time I'll go and explore both these places and where this pontoon bridge is headed. So this is the top portion of the Curzon Bridge. It gives a very, very commanding view of both sides. And right now, it's getting close to sunset. But the problem is that this is winter sun that has come towards this side of the horizon. And I won't be able to catch a reflection in the water. So I can skip this part. And let me head over to that place, Shiv Koti, till the time there is light, so that I can show you what are the places en route. So they have made a track, they have made a proper road which is coming down over here towards that Ghat. And this Ghat it's not that much of a Ghat, but yes, there are a couple of temples over there. I'll just take you down and show you. And there's a small bathing area. There's always a couple of the lifeguard boats and all present over there all the time. So it's a very kind of smallish thing. Now, there is one thing which I could see a difference between the two. Okay, about this road, since this used to be the main arterial road at one point of time, going out of Prayagraj towards Lucknow. You can see the different layers of construction. So there are two tar layers, and there's a stone layer in between. Then there is another tar layer, and there is a brick layer. And after that, there is a mud layer. So these are the different layers in time and history. So before paving the road, they must have put a layer of bricks down there, and then paved a new metal road for this bridge. So this bridge has got a lot of history behind it. There are some old photographs of this bridge also. Now, there are a lot of foot tracks. There's one over here. The second one is over here. So on this track, if you just go down, I mean, there's nothing specific about any track. You just walk down any track, you'll reach down anyway. So there's one track here, one track here, one track going behind. So, and people come here in the late night also to come out the riverside and enjoy the view. So this one track goes towards that portion. This is one track going towards the left. I had taken this track once. That's the view of the river once more. Beautiful. And from here, There's this old house over here, and once I had seen that this one old photograph is there. Okay, this one is just cutting out. Okay, they have cut out this road now. So this road must be coming from the main bridge on there, and then must be joining over here. So here they have just cut out the road, and this is a path to go down. There's one old painting of this bridge. I think it is taken from here or a little bit up. So it's giving a good view. So this is the old temple. Sorry, this is the temple of the Mahaveer Puri Ghat, and there's a second temple over here. So there is a arti performed by the priest every day, right in front of the Ghat. I think it will be starting around half an hour to 45 minutes from now. Now, the one thing that has changed over here is that this place used to be without any vendors, and all of a sudden, because of the Mahakumbh, the vendors are standing over here. Now I hope that once the Mahakumbh is over, these vendors will go away from here, because this was one location which was undisturbed. It was peaceful. The families used to come over here, sit on the beach, the riverbed, and then they used to just relax their time over here and enjoy the sunset. So I hope that character of this place is not disturbed. You can see all kind of food vendors over here. So these are all come here, hopefully for the Mahakumbh. And I'll definitely make a visit over here once the Mahakumbh is over, and see if these people have made a... Actually, there is not too much of people who come over here, so there is no need of making a permanent settlement. But yeah, and all these things have come up in anticipation of the rush in February, which is going to be massive rush. You guys must be wondering what is so special about this place, why it is a photographer's delight. Because see, firstly, this bridge, it's a brick and stone bridge, and as you can see, the setting sun throws a beautiful light on these pillars. It shines like anything against the water. So that's one view. And the second is this railway bridge, another majestic bridge. I have photographed this bridge at night, in the morning, in the evening, and every time, every season, it looks different. And today, my plan would be to enter into this road. I will try to cross Shiv Kuti, and then further head on to the Mela area as much as this road permits me to go inside. This road will eventually go and meet Nagvasuki Mandir. So I'll try to go from here. Then at Nagvasuki, I will take a detour, and we'll try to come back to Balsan Choraha, that Bharadwaj Park. I'll try to come back over here to complete one circuit, and I have to cover up a couple of places in between, and let me see if I'm able to cover them. So this place has got a facelift for the Mahakumbh. So the Narayan Ashram features now beautiful graphics, and this dwar is the Gada Dwar, a tribute to the primary weapon of Lord Hanuman. And subsequently, the Gada was also adopted by Bhim as his weapon of choice, and which is why he used to be called as Gadadhari Bhim. So that's the tribute to the... And this is the railway station, Fafamau, platform Sankhya 4. Oh, so this road has been built for catering for the traffic coming from the Fafamau railway station. That's the view of the setting sun. Of course, the sun has gone way behind the horizon. And that's our beautiful Ganga river. And just opposite this is this Narayan Ashram. Now, most of the times I have seen this gate closed, but I think this time for the Mahakumbh, they have opened the access to this road. And they have organized a Bhandara over here for the pilgrims. And there are the timings. So if you're coming on this route from Fafamau railway station, or if you're coming by road, so these are the timings: 12 to 2 and evening 7 to 9. So there's also chai biscuit timings, 7 to 9, and they've got space over here to stand and sit. This is, I think, the cooking area, and this temporary gate they have erected for the Mahakumbh. Otherwise, this thing is completely open, and that's the temple. It's got a good view from inside. I won't be able to. Okay, that's the cooking area. I won't be able to go any further because I have to remove my footwear over here, and I am little bit on the clock. Uh, so they have, that gate is closed also. So let me see little bit if I can climb and see, because the gate is as it is closed. Yeah, that's the temple. You can almost see the deity from here. That's the main gate, and the actual entry is from that side, from the main road area. And this entry, as I said, they open it only for limited times. Okay, there is a pravachan also going on. Okay, there. The light is fading fast, and I have to rush on this road because I have to cover two temples which are headed on this road. Okay, that's the Ananta Shri Vishwa Vibhushit Shri Narayan Mahaprabhuji. Okay, that's Narayan Mahaprabhuji, the one who must. So a delightful sound of the old woman's hair. That is what is called in India, and it's basically caramelized sugar. Now, no, it's something else. Cotton candy. Yeah, that's cotton candy. Thank God I remembered that. So now this road is the one which is going towards. It's encircling Shiv Koti, and this was earlier just a walking track, very small, and in between this structure had disappeared. I mean, it was almost impossible to see it. Now this is the Rambagh area of Shiv Koti. So I have to explore it. The entry is from other side, and just opposite Ganga, a spectacular structure which is like a fort. You know, it's built like a fort, but the interesting part is that the bricks, they're not that old. So it's a mystery as to who built this and all. I'll have to. It's a mystery for me, not for other people who know it. So I'll have to look into the history of this place. It's a very recent construction. That's obvious from the structure, and the choice of location, and that also right opposite Ganga, means that it has been built by somebody who is a very prominent personality or an important person, or maybe some local leader or politician, whatever it is. So Ram Bagh, that name is interesting. So all this decoration and all, and the structure, even though it belongs to a period, but as I said, this is quite a new feature. Looking at the bricks, so I don't know if there is an entry gate or not. There's one door from here. There's one over here which has been barricaded. There's a door over there. It's been sealed shut. And there is a road over, and there's a door over here. So this appears to be some kind of entry gates, but that's locked from that side. And that one is also locked from that side. So I think the access will be only from the other side. This one is now made visible just because of the reason of this road widening. And I had tried a couple of times to, cross this path, but since it was so small and it was just a walking track, I could not succeed in doing it. So now it is nice. Once the Mahakumbh is over, I'll take a drive from here till Nagvasuki and explore all these places which are in between. So this Shiv Koti locality is very old, and it has got a particular significance for this place. So we are headed towards the place of that significance. It's just hardly some time from here, so very soon we'll be able to see that. So that's the outer wall of Rambagh. And wow, there is a residential place inside. There are some people staying. I mean, it might be a hotel, but let's see. So not during this period. This period, I'm going to be very busy with the local exploration of the Mahakumbh. So after the Mahakumbh is over, this one is on my list. I knew only what I had anticipated that has come true. So the reason for making this road or this highway were twofold. One was to get a direct road from Fafamau railway station to the Sangam area. That's up ahead over there. And as I mentioned, that is going towards Nagwasuki Mandir. And this place has got a phenomenal religious significance in the history of India. We are aware that Ram, Lakshmana, and Sita crossed over at Prayagraj, the river Ganga, and they continued their journey ahead. But one more reason to stop over here was to meet Bharadwaj Rishi. He was the most renowned, learned person at that time. He had an ashram in Prayagraj, so Ram thought that it was necessary and fit for him to stop over and visit. And it was Bharadwaj Rishi who suggested him to go to Chitrakoot and spend his time over there in exile. But while returning, obviously he had killed Ravan, and that had to be taken care of. And there's one very famous incident which happened over here, which is depicted by this temple over here. So now the name of the temple is Koteshwar Mahadev Mandir. It is also called Shiv Kuti Mandir on Google Maps, but it is actually Shiv Koti. And this has been done up by the government because, as I told you, this road was a track earlier, and this was all sandbanks. And this temple, the original structure of the temple is there, and this thing has been done up. Now, why it has been done up? Here is the reason. Now, this is Lord Ram on the left side, and there's a Shiv Ling over there, and that is Shiva. So on his way back, Bharadwaj Rishi refused to meet Ram, saying that he has committed a sin of Brahmin Hatya. And to atone for his sins, he has to do some penance. So what was the penance? So Bharadwaj Rishi said that you have to worship 1 crore Shivlings. 1 crore is 1 koti. And Ram did not understand how to do it, but the way out was given by Bharadwaj Rishi, that you come to this place. Now this place is, that is Ganga river in front. And over here, the Ganga river takes a right turn and it goes down towards south to meet Sangam. So he said, this is the holy place. The grain of sand, 1 grain of sand on the river banks of Ganga is equivalent to 1 Shivling. So if you make a Shivling out of the sand, you will have 1 crore Shivlings. So that's Ram asking forgiveness from Lord Shiva for killing Ravan. And the Shivling which he built, the original Shivling, that is what is here in Shiv Koti at this Koteshwar Mahadev Mandir, or the Shiv Kuti Mandir. Now this is Lord Shiva, and these are all the gods and the rishis praying for him. This I'm not aware of, frankly speaking. I have to find out information about this. And this road has been done up for people to be able to visit this temple. This is again Lord Shiva. And the original Shivling, which is made of sand, is this one. So earlier, as I said, this was a track. And this place was accessible only from the road in the front. I've come here many times. And then there are these series of small temples. So there's one temple here. This is the main one, Koteshwar Mahadev. These are some houses, I think, people who have settled here from generations. So there's the Shivling over there. right in the center. And then these are the small other temples. There's one temple over here. There's one Shivling here. Then there are a couple of temples. So like that, these were the temples over here. And whatever red you see of the sandstone, that is the one which has been constructed by the government recently. That is for the Mahakumbh. Okay, now the problem of this road used to be that there was a the access was very small, and there used to be a lot of traffic. So I had come here a couple of times, but I was only able to come here in the evening. Now the significance of this place also comes up in a interesting temple over here. So that's the second part of our journey. Now there you can see this is the pathway which enters inside, and this archway has also been made. Satyam Shivam Sundaran. And if you see on the other side, over there also you'll see the idols of Ram, Sita and Lakshman, because they have performed the penance over here, Shiv Ling. And this Shiv Ling has been set up by Lord Ram. So there it is, Shri Koteshwar Mahadev Dwar. And you have to do a little bit of Google Maps to find out the route which is coming. But now, thanks to the Mahakumbh, they have expanded this road, and you can come down easily over here in a four-wheeler. Otherwise, the behind road is now ready. So, following that Koteshwar Mahadev Mandir and Shiv Kuti Mandir, now there is this road over here. So, like this is the main road, approach road towards this Dwar, and then there is this small road. I hope I am going correct. So there's this well. Let me see if it's a landmark. Yeah. So continuing with the story of Lord Rama doing his penance, there's a temple over here which was built by the Rana of Nepal in 1802. And when I first came over here, I saw the temple's name as Shiv Kacheri. So that caught my imagination as to what is the meaning of Kacheri. So Kacheri in Hindi, in UP, means a court. And that's the court of Lord Shiva. So there's a there's a Shivling over there, the biggest size one, who is Lord Shiva. And then there are other size Shivlings. Those are his judges and lawyers, and they all it has been built as a place to ask for forgiveness, continuing in the tradition of Lord Ram, who first started it over here. So this is the place which is off the tourist grid, and you can see there is hardly anybody over here. Yes, Mahashivratri, important festival. Sawan month, again important festival. But you can see now, evening time, apart from the locals, there would be hardly anybody over here. So once you take that track from that well and that dwar, this is the temple. Okay, quite interesting, quite descriptive. Let me see if I can get permission to go inside. First, let me see whether it is open or not. I don't find any devotees inside. That means the temple must be closed. There must be timings. So let's find out the timings. So a very small temple, and there are these houses surrounding it. So it's a very, very old locality. So there you go. From this side also you can see. And this is the rear entrance. Okay, so there's a Panditji inside. Let me see if I get a permission to go inside. I have gotten a couple of reels made when I had come, but that time it was a big rush. Yeah, this is the entrance. So the main entrance is over there. I think the side entrance has been opened. And there it is. He's, I think, closing up. That's the main entrance. So let me go and try my luck. If I'm able to, I just can't believe my luck. The priest has allowed me to click videos, and this is what you're going to see inside. So there are rows and rows of shivlings, different sizes. Let's see if I can able to trace out the biggest one. And this temple is very active in Savan month, very, very active. There are many people coming over here. It's crowded and the floor is slippery. So this pathway has been made. You start from here, take a left turn, and then you keep walking. And there are people who pray at, okay, that it is when I was mentioning slippery. There are people who pray at every Shivling, and the count is somewhere around 218 approximately. Why I'm not giving you an exact count, because the legend over here is that people have missed the count, and every time they count, they come up with a different figure. So that's the miracle of Shiv. This mandir over here. So I don't know where to go from. Maybe this side. And you can see different shapes and sizes and structures of the stone. And that's the best part. I have the whole temple to myself. So there are some couple of devotees coming in, and let me rush through. So there it is. Is this the biggest Shivling? Let me compare it afterwards. This could be the smallest one. Pink color from inside. No other deity. Yeah, I think that is the biggest Shivling. So 208 Shivlings. So this temple is amazing. It is unique and it is wonderful. Quite basic and simple at that. And that's a different image. I don't know, maybe. But so either this is the biggest Shivling or that one. Yeah, this could be the biggest Shivling or the one which is over there. So all those big Shivlings with the serpent on top, these are the ones which are his assistants, the other judges, and the others are the lawyers. So on a busy day, Mahashivratri and all those days, you'll find that people come here for forgiveness. They fold hands, and they, sometimes they do sit-ups also. So there you go. Very lucky and very happy. Okay, so I've got the name of the temple right, Shiv Kachahari. This is what is now marked on Google Maps. There was some other name which I got it changed by giving a suggestion. Then this is Rana General Padma Jang Bahadur, and Stapana Varsh 1865. Now that's something different, because I thought it is 1801. So let me get that checked. And it is still under their administration, and the timings have been engraved over here: 5 o'clock to 1 o'clock and 3:30 to 10. Now this is the main entrance of the temple. I got it wrong in the beginning of the video, because as I remember, this is the road which comes from Mahaveer Puri Ghat. Okay, there's one temple over here also. So I had come from this side, and then this was the front face of the temple where everybody was coming inside. And there are entrances in all the 4 directions. Like there's one over here. This one is not the main entrance. And the road towards the Dwar, Koteshwar Mahadev Dwar, is from this path. So that's the another entrance. And there are a couple of Nandis over here, which is quite interesting, because they are facing Lord Shiva. So that main Shivling has to be there somewhere, the biggest one. I have to check out the video again. Now over here, see, this is the problem. So now it is Shiv Kuti. Okay, it has to be Shiv Koti. And Allahabad. Now Allahabad is, again, it's either Allahabad or it is Prayagraj. It cannot be Allahabad, but the local people call it that name. So they have also changed the name to Shiv Koti and Shiv Kuti. Anyway, so this is the temple, and this is the path which I had taken from the Koteshwar temple. And now we are headed back towards Koteshwar Mahadev Mandir, because the next part of the video series has to be covered from there. So that's the end of our this session, which I primarily wanted to cover the entrance to Mahaveer Puri Ghat, where we got a surprise on seeing a big road, and then Narayan Ashram, the Curzon Bridge, and then en route we also saw the Rambagh, the outer wall of the Shiv Koti Rambagh, and then finally the Koteshwar Mahadev Mandir, and then the Shiv Kacheri. So that was the intention, and I hope the light hasn't faded too much. I have bumped up the EV, and this place is, and as I mentioned, see, Sangam Snan is it's there. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But despite the government making a complete path now, hardly anybody is taking that right turn and coming towards this temple, because people don't know about this temple in the first place. Welcome to this video series, which talks about the expanse of Mahakumbh. So I was going around checking out the entry points and the exit points. There are numerous of them. But let's talk about the northernmost point. The northernmost point is the temple which is there in front of us. The most ancient of the temples, which finds a place in the Ramayan. This is the Koteshwar Mahadev, or the Shiv Koti Mandir. This is a very old temple complex. There are a couple of temples behind it also, and this is the residential area settled by people. This locality itself is very old, and this portion of the temple has been renovated by the government recently for the Mahakumbh. And that's the road which is also being newly constructed by the government, going right up till Fafamau railway station. So this is a new thing, and ahead on this road is the Narayan Ashram and the Fafamau railway bridge, the Curzon bridge and Chandrasekhar Azad bridge. And this is the starting point of the Mahakumbh area. Now, right at the onset in the entrance is the beautiful, massive structure made of straw and wood. It's incredible. I have to go a little bit closer and take a shoot of this, because it appears that it has been made of completely of straw, and this is the first structure of the Kumbh from this side. Okay, this road further goes on and meets with Nagvasuki Mandir, and there's a cultural program going on. These cultural programs are organized everywhere, in different parts of the city at strategic locations. So that's the board which says that this road goes towards Fafamau railway station. And I found that this road is open. There are no road blocks, at least the government is not, the authorities are not stopping. There's a small ghat over here, and there is this characteristic straw area, and that's all to it. The light is really bad, and there won't be much to see because of the darkness, and there will be the problem of dancing lights along with the dancing women. So there you go, you can see the popularity of the program. Everybody is enjoying it. I might also do a photo shoot over here. So this is the structure which is started from here, and on the outside it appears that it is a place to do yajna, because there are a lot of logs which are kept over here. That could be the only reason for those logs. And I had a recce of this place. First I checked out the entrance gate. There's one entrance over here that's closed, and the second one is over there in the front. So there is a part at which you have to take out your footwear. So the next time when I come here, I'll be coming here at this time only, so that I can, oh, there the lights are on. So I will be coming in the evening time so that I can have a look at uh, the uh, the program which is over here, and maybe in the daytime just to do some photography. Now, what you can see on the screen is the Ganga Aarti that is broadcasted over here. Location, is this the same place inside? I need to check it out. They were making an announcement that there is an Aarti going on over here. Yeah, there's Aarti over there. Oh, so my day is booked over here now, my evening. Yeah, this entire structure is made up of logs and straw. The huge structure. I have to come here in the daytime to check what is over there.